Hi, GenderBlenders. Welcome to week 55. This is Steffi, and this week's question is, after you came out, was there a sudden shift in your appearance? Did you immediately go full Glam or full Butch? Had you always been kind of androgynous? Or did you go through a period of androgyny? Do you want to be androgynous at all? Do you have advice for people who are going through a period of unwanted androgyny but are intended to go full binary? Nice question. Nice question. In my case, some of these questions have clear-cut answers, and some of them are a little bit more complex. The concept of coming out is soft in my case. It was sort of like a preview of coming attractions. First started on hormones, and I kind of maintained stealth for a while everywhere. And slowly but surely I came out in different places. Initially came out at Disneyland, then work, then to my son, then locally around here, the general environment, neighborhood, and so forth. Then my Bible study group, and then finally church. I started to wear a little bit more androgynous, boy, girl, unisex kind of clothing. Pretty much everywhere when I started hormones, I started wearing those kind of clothes. No big deal. No one particularly noticed. Some of the folks at work complimented me on how nice I was looking, which was kind of cute. Because there were much more colorful shirts and things like that. I used to wear kind of drab button-down business shirts and casual slacks and things like that. No jeans, more or less formal. Didn't wear a tie. We just don't wear ties too much on the left coast here. But that's how I started on this thing. I started wearing a little bit more clothes that were more appropriate to men or women. And no one real noticed, but I did start to introduce a little things, a little bit of makeup and things like that. Not much. But I generally followed the same path in everywhere that I came out to. And that is, I started wearing the androgynous clothes. Then I started introducing previews, jewelry, a little bit of jewelry, not much. The first thing I started was wearing my women's watch, and then I started wearing a little bit of lip color and a little bit of eye makeup. Got my ears pierced. And slowly introduced a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. In Disneyland, I moved to full girl mode over a period of about 3 weeks. It was kind of a ticket issue more than anything else. See, you know, the Disneyland little annual pass things, they have your picture on there. And it was slowly but surely getting out of date. And I figured at one point in time, it was either 1, I will have to take a new picture, or 2, they won't let me in. So it took about 3 visits for that to happen, and I got a new picture taken. So that's my first real official feminine picture. And so I moved to full girl mode pretty quickly in Disneyland. Work, I came out slowly. I officially came out, told the boss what was up and things like that. And didn't really have any trouble, but I worked with human resources to slowly transform the girls' clothing. So I started, you know, like I said, I started introducing some bling and some makeup and things like that. And everybody basically accepted me for who I was. And then I started wearing skirts and blouses, dresses, and started pretty much all full-time full girl mode. This is kind of work clothes that you see here. This is something that I would wear to work. But that took a few months to transition through that space. Bible study, I gave progressive hints. We have some episodes of Bible study. We'll study one thing, and then we won't meet for a while, and then we'll study another thing, and we won't meet for a while. In the previous one, not this one that I'm currently 5/6 of the way through, but in the previous one, I was wearing, I didn't have nail polish on, but I did have my fake nails on. I did have stud earrings, and I slowly but surely started introducing what I was doing in some of the talks that I was giving. And so that's how I came out there. Eventually I stopped wearing this sports bra to hide these and wore a regular bra. And so you kind of got the hint after a while. And I think I mentioned the last time, people basically said, yeah, I knew you were transgender. That was funny. So no, I didn't go to full glam immediately. Except Disneyland, I went very, very quickly. Church, I'm now wearing these kinds of clothes to church. Seeing today was a day off, I actually did go to church this morning, just for the heck of it. And this is what I wore. I'm recording this on Monday, and it'll be uploaded on Thursday. In case you're wondering why a day off on Thursday. Okay, no, we don't. Have I always been androgynous? No, I haven't. I think I mentioned it before I really realized what was up with me. I used to wear pretty much guy clothes all the time. So no, I haven't been androgynous. Do I want to be androgynous at all? No, I don't. I want to move on to girl clothes. Do I mind wearing androgynous or unisex clothes? No, not really. I do get my unisex clothes out of the left-hand side of the catalog, the girl side of the catalogs. Advice. My transition's been very, very smooth. I've had no pushback anywhere. And I guess that's somewhat unusual. I don't know for sure. But it's been very, very smooth. And that's because I have worked with human resources and in various and sundry things, and have slowly let people get used to me. And that includes church, it includes Bible study and things like that. But for work, which is, where you kind of have to watch out, I guess, I did work with human resources quite a bit, just to make sure that nothing bad was going to happen. And it did allow people to get used to me. So I said, you guys ready for me to start wearing skirts? And first time I asked it, he says, well, maybe not. Second time I asked it, you guys ready for me to start wearing skirts? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Say no more, say no more. And, yeah, and they did allow me to do that. And from there, people started to accept me as a girl. That was wonderful. But that's my advice. Just let people get used to you slowly but surely at first. And whether you just want to stay androgynous, whether you want to particularly stay so that you can move back and forth between genders, hey, that's cool. But that's my answer to this week's topic. I hope it was fun, and see you folks next week. Until next week, this is Steffi saying bye-bye.